So as I was saying, sorry. You know, last time I was talking about the goat and the importance that the goat has for the Chinese and the Greek culture. And I was saying that the goat represents the symbol for beauty in the Chinese symbol for Mei, which means beauty. In fact, the big goat. And in Greek, the goat represents the word tragedy, which means the song of the goat. And the question was, why two cultures with such big civilizations, which shaped the world, you know, everything that is happening in this world is because of the Chinese and the Greeks. Why would they use a goat as the symbol of their most important words that shapes them? All right. As we said before, language is an important part of understanding yourself, right? And it's an important way of articulating your thoughts and codifying things or uncodifying things that are related to important entities and ideas. So the goat turns out to be a very symbolic and important element of the culture. Why? I don't know, but I think I will give you one hint about it that may be the reason. And because I have many, I'm from a village, you know, in the summers of my life, I spent a lot of time in my father's village, and I had encounters with goats. Of course, with all the animals because we're in a farm, but the goat in specific has something very strange about it. It's very different from all the other animals that you see. I mean, every animal makes like a specific voice, right? You know, cows and dogs and whatever, cats, they make noises, right? But the goat makes a strange noise. I mean, makes the one, you know, it's calm noises, bah, whatever it does like that. But when it gets excited, the goat produces a strange voice that almost sounds like human. In other words, sometimes in the night with my cousins, we would hear somebody talking and we were thinking like, who is there? And we got scared. And then we go there and find the goat. The goat is just talking as if it's human. It's not saying anything human, but it sounds very human. And that to me is very, very interesting in the for that particular animal, because in a way it is a, if you like, a tragic event. It is trying to be human, but it can never be. It wants to be something that it can never be. It wants to be something that will never become. And that is a symbolism of a unfulfilling requirement, a search for something that you can never get. Okay. Now the Chinese at the same time look at the goat at the same, you know, it's the same animal, right? It's the same behavior all over the world. So the Chinese look at it also as the same thing. It's something that you're never gonna make. So beauty in Chinese is not about making something that is beautiful. It's about the struggle to make something that is beautiful. And in fact, in Chinese, you can never attain the perfect beauty. So it means that you always have to try, like the goat, to get something you're never going to get. And in the Greek culture, the goat is to want to be something you're never going to be. You want to be human, but you're never going to be a human. And that is a tragedy on its own. So that is, I think, and again, this is my interpretation of it, again, because otherwise there's no other explanation why there is a goat. The goat doesn't make any sense otherwise. It's not beautiful, it's not smart, it's not expensive, it's not tasty. None of these things work. The only thing that works is that its behavior. It behaves in a way that is very bizarre, very, if you like, tragic. And that, my friends, is the reason why the young is so important.